Another day in Hive City, Mellowthrax. A few things have happened. The Inquisitor is here. One house serf was abducted and later found by you. There is a great many things brewing down here.
A
How are
house serf
you?
that looks
Yes.
a house serf that looks incredibly close to the Inquisitor, although younger.
Mm-hmm.
We found out
Yes, I
who
do have an idea.
was.
I do have an idea to make them a perfect carbon copy of the Inquisitor, though. Oh, in terms of physical form.
Well, see, the thing is, she is under the possession, if you call it like this, of somebody who is not here right now. Is the other play of Yazi, Omicron.
Oh yeah. The oh yeah, the heretic.
Yep. So, parameters, are we live?
Yes.
Then
Good.
The game begins.
I really love that sound effect.
It's from Dark Tide.
Yep.
It's a nice one.
It's a tune that you hear right before the mission starts. I asked the GM how many days have passed since we did the first day of rituals for the radiation capsule.
We are on the 4th day.
Fourth day. Do we have to do today's ritual, or have we already done it?
It's already done.
Okay, so 5 more days. 5 more rituals. Now, remember the problems that we're facing. The authorities of Melstrax are preparing to launch a great campaign of purging the lower levels of all the gangs and gang leaders.
Which we cannot have.
We cannot win that on our own. So Antioch has an idea. Him with his fellow apprentices, he, of course, with the help of the gangers, Antioch will wage an operation of disinformation, misinformation, and fake news to spread around Melothrax about gangs' locations, gangs' jobs, armories, warehouses, hideouts that they will spread to both to the arbiters and to the PDF forces.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
In the middle, will also like spread some rumors about the arbiters saying about the PDF files, the PDF forces. And the PDF forces about the arbiters.
Okay, Mouseball will probably come up with some of the rumors.
The others suck, the others are no good, the others are corrupt, or the PDF forces are not serious, not professional, stuff like that. All just to prevent them to work efficiently against us. And I asked the GM if he wants us to like make special roles, like one each session or one for each day of gaming. And if we fail, like 3 in a row, we have to like go to combat or something like that.
Or we could play it out. Because it's not only spreading the misinformation, it's good to know the heads of these organizations as best as possible.
Also remember, Nalspark is having his assassin in cripple all the military areas to make it harder for them to actually coordinate.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, taking out some key targets to be an even bigger thorn at the loyalists' side.
One, to be a bigger thorn, and two, it means it'll be hard for them to work as a team to actually get stuff done if they're busy figuring out what the hell's happening to their leader.
Mm-hmm. So, which organization do you think of messing with first? PDF or BDs or the Inquisition?
I say PDF first. Then the Judge Red dudes, and finally the Inquisition.
If we can flip the PDF, the arbitrators arbitrators are a little too disciplined. It'll be easier to try to correct the PDF.
Can you speak up?
Yeah, your volume is a bit low.
If we try to corrupt the PDF, I think that's would be our go-to. So if we try to bait the arbiters into messing with them, that'll probably be our best hand.
As well as and again, I'm making sure that's harder for all forces is to actually get stuff done.
Yes, that's in the background. That is going on in the parallel.
So you want to provoke them for fighting each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because not just making it hard for them to actually do stuff, but also make it so that they blame each other.
Yes, that's the idea
even more mind play. Make it even more difficult for them to do.
Yeah, that's also the idea. For example, you tell them both that there is a hideout of gangers, and they go at the same time, and then you notify the gangers, and they leave. The gangers leave, and the arbiters and the PDF find nobody, and they'll just blame themselves because they say, "Oh, you tipped them off by coming here," or something like that.
Oh,
you
yes.
could even instigate. We could even instigate a fight between them, for example. Probably not too much, but something.
Oh my god, I love how you say it.
Antio can actually do that now. He can make one arbiter attack another PDF force, another PDF soldier, or vice versa. Also works for me.
Yeah, that is partly because you are a psycho.
Yes, the Golden Curse will make his debut tonight, I think.
Yes, and remember, you are receiving help from my assassins. And to make this even more fun.
Your assassins are busy, man.
Oh yeah. Yes, and if they're having trouble, then they should prepare.
So how should we do that? I suppose giving the information about a fake hideout, or just we don't need to fake a hideout. We just bring our own gang members to a hideout, make sure that's confirmed that they are there, until when the arbiters arrive, then they are not there anymore. We have plenty of control for that. Send the tip to
Yeah.
arbiters, send the tip to the PDF. Make
At
them
the
come.
same time.
Yes.
And don't forget that.
Make one blame the other because they think the other tipped the gangers off, and then we start a fight.
A perfect simulacrum.
Drash, do you agree, or do you have a
That's
different
what
idea?
I want to do.
I agree.
So- Ooh, my
Okay, let's do it then.
Alright. Also, what shall we call this grand scheme?
I don't know. Do we have to call it this grand scheme? It's not like we're making this like public. Hey guys, we're gonna do a secret scheme to make the PDF fight the arbiters. It's called this, huh? But it's secret. Don't tell anybody.
I know, just us between our forces to know, between our forces so they know what to refer to.
Fine, fine. I'm gonna call it the Operation Biting Your Tongue.
Operation Bite Tongue.
Biting your tongue.
Biting it.
Your
I
tongue.
love
Biting your tongue. You bite your own tongue by accident. You fight against yourself. You fight against your own body. Well, not by accident, but still. Anyway, let's just go.
Yes, it'll both confuse and help out our forces because anyone who overhears it. It's not only like
The goal here is to avoid them to attack us. That's it. We don't need them.
Yes, it is.
We don't need to destroy them. We don't need to destroy them or anything like that. So Antioch will notify the gangers to. He will explain the plan, of course. He will use a voice caster and explain to gather in one of the most probably most public hideouts of gangs. Stay there for a moment. Yeah, those places that the arbiters know, but they just don't go because they are too afraid or there are too many gangers there. But now they feel
because they are bribed.
confident. They feel confident enough.
Antioch, make a logic test.
Logic.
Yes.
Logicos.
Logic.
So logic is. I have it trained. Logic is Is it intelligence?
It is.
It is intelligence. Trained, not trained, known. So no penalty here. So okay, let's roll for 59 or less, please.
Close enough.
44. Yes, I succeed.
The Vox traffic must be chock full of people intercepting messages, listening in to whatever is being broadcasted. You can be certain that whatever you communicate through Voxcasts is heard by people that you would probably not want listening to it.
So we don't even need to tip the arbiters. They already know, probably.
Where we're stationing.
Wait a minute. If they listen to our communication, that means we cannot contact the gangers again for them to leave, because that would tip the arbiters off.
Aren't you a psycho?
Yes.
Okay,
I cannot mass send message to gangers. like this. Sorry, that would be cool, but I cannot. I can
What's the
mind
point?
link. I can mind link, but at most 5 people, and I have to watch them first. I have to see them first, actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Thought
trying to think if
sending-
there's any way that.
Mind link. The range is 1 kilometer per psi rating. What is it going to be?
So, we send the message to the gangers. No, because we have to be there anyway. At least Antioch. Antioch is going to travel to the hideout and then warn the gangers this was a trap. You'll go away. We will stay here and wait for the arbiters and the PDF. I mean, I hope they both appear at the same time.
Okay.
Booking
Okay.
now spark due to assist.
A lot of things. You could cause mayhem around the Undercity to stretch out the PDF, RBTs, and Inquisitorial forces. You could overload the Vox links with chatter and cause malfunctions
No,
to the
The
servitors.
first two. I'm going to do the first two because why not?
You can choose to do one of those things.
God. Okay.
You could even attempt to listen into the enemy Voxcasts.
Oh, I could now do that and provide, well, having a secure Vox link into the site to Antioch. To feed them information and feed them important information.
Okay.
You want to set up a secure Vox link?
Yeah, first and foremost.
Okay. Make a tech use test with plus 20.
Okay, one moment.
Roll both the the 10-sided dice together.
I forgot to grab my dice one moment.
Yeah, go ahead. Do we have dice here? We do. Ugh. Bad rolls. Damn. Clicking, clicking, clicking. I hear the clicking of dice.
Alright. Both dice. 97. What was this? Which one? One.
The one
There
that
you
has
go,
two
tech
numbers
use.
is the tens.
We know that.
course.
Tech use. T. 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . . . 。 . . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . tech use. I don't have tech use plus 10.
Okay, so it's your intelligence characteristic plus 10 plus 20 more. So
Okay.
it's your intelligence with a
Intelligence
total
72.
bonus. Your intelligence is 72.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a plus 30, that is almost a not a success. And what did you roll?
97.
That is a fail. So there is
Maybe-
someone working for either the Arbites or the PDF or the Inquisition that is managing to break through your cyber security protocols, and
Okay.
you cannot manage to
if
secure a
anyone-
Vox link.
Okay. If anyone could see him, he's got like the
Or
pa-
you could also use
it-
a fate point to reroll that. An infamy point.
You mean
Sorry.
infamy? You mean infamy? Yeah. I can use infamy to reroll that.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
76. That's a success.
That is a success, yes. You know, another route, you use a bit of tech heresy to bar anyone from intervening, eavesdropping through your Vox link, and you have managed to make it so that you can communicate with other members of the gang safely without interferences.
Okay. First thing he's going to do is message Antioch saying, secure Vox link up and running. Give me a signal. Give me a signal. Oh, and I can execute with the plan.
Antioch just asks No Spark to update in the Arbiters and PDF movements so they can be ready.
Primitive. Alright, so. Oh, he is going to monitor and update. Monitor the PDF and RWD's movements while on keeping Antioch updated.
It appears that the enemy is using a form of hammer and anvil tactics, using the PDF as the bulk of the combatants, so that the more specialized and better equipped Arbites can attack from the rear and the sides and take out gangers, mutants, and other dregs that live in the Undercity.
Okay. He's going to report. And Allspark is going to tell Antioch. Alright, they're going for a strange tactic. PDF is the bulk of the main fighting force and is rapidly approaching your position. And the BTs, on the other hand, are coming in from all sides. Right in the pizza maneuver. Stay frosty.
Antioch then he thinks about this and he concludes, or at least he comes with the idea that the PDF are being used as the first wave of attacks, and he said, we should, or should I say, we should spread the rumor that the PDF are being used to take the brunt of the gangers, so the arbiters can come, sweep, and be the hero of the day. I don't think the PDF would like to be used that way.
Alright. Behind his helmet now, Spot has has a round hinged smile, which you can somehow hear through the boxing guy says, "It shall be done." Alright. He's Allspark is going to use the comment. He is going to mask his voice and voice and basically patch into a PDF a Vox channel to start spreading said rumors.
Mhm. What are your words going to be exactly? What kind of information or what kind of speech are you going to give to the PDF, to the guardsmen, about them being used as cannon fodder so that the Arbites can just swoop in and take all the glory without suffering any of
Loyal
the...
sons and daughters of the Imperium. It appears your uh, 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 comrade seek to use you in a ploy to gain the glory. They seek to use you as mere cannon fodder, and they're not caring about any blood you shed, to weaken and the Gangers and Hive scum of the Hive. So that they may then swoop in and take all the glory for themselves. As loyal sons and daughters of the Imperium, and will you let this stand? Will you let and the Archbees gain all the glory? Will you will take matters into your own hands? Be faithful, O loyal citizens of the Imperium. Or march for the heretics at your back.
Through the Vox chatter, through the shouting, through all the gunshots, through the mayhem of battle, you hear a familiar to you sound. You hear bolt pistol shots.
Oh.
And the roar of a commissar. I said no retreat. You know what happens when I ran out of ammo?
Use his sword.
Now Spark is going to snort to himself and says, "Of course. I should have guessed."
And the assault
Before patching
continues.
Before patching it into
It is a
Antioch.
commissar,
Before telling
Good.
Antioch, be warned, we've got a commissar. This will be more difficult than we planned.
No, it will not.
And however, it is not
I know
impossible.
what you do now.
Be patient. Commissar will soon be dead. Before patching into his three assassins, saying, "My creations, I have a target for you." There was a commissar and I want.
Wait a minute. Before you go that way, I just want to say one thing. Antioch could make the commissar order the PDF to attack the Arbites. Could.
I actually like that.
he doesn't necessarily can guarantee. After all, we are talking about dice here. But yes,
Okay.
Antioch could order the he could control the commissar to order his forces to attack the arbiters.
Try that.
Are more inclined for
If it
that.
fails, I'll send in the
Yes.
assassins.
If Antioch fails to control the commissar, just shoot him.
Okay. Maybe not as lackluster as that, but certainly a good idea.
Were you going to say something, Drash?
Yeah, Drash, do you agree with this plan?
Drash is lurking, skulking around the Undercity.
Am I coming through?
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Strash does agree with that. The plan that we should try to get the commissar, but we should also have crosshairs on him in case he snaps out of it and asks himself what he's doing.
Yeah, agree.
I was going to offer
Agree.
to try to snipe him, but if we have, but we already have assassins that we can use for that.
Yes, my plan was to. Yes, my plan was to send in what my assassins to put the fear of the dark gods in the guardsmen should the commissar prove tough.
Okay, so Antioch will move to the general area where the PDF forces are.
Mm-hmm.
Try to take a view at the commissar. This could end badly, but still. After all, we're talking about psychic powers.
And they usually never end that well.
Around this area. The loyalists are being supplied by this route.
That was a lot.
And the loyalists are fighting to take these hub blocks, set them under complete imperial rule, and murder and capture any gangers or mutants.
I didn't know that the PDF forces were part of the Astra Militarum. I thought they were just like planetary militias.
Remember, the PDF is.
They are always used in. They are used to reinforce the Astra Militarum when the need arises.
Okay.
Very similar equipment, and but they are usually not trained as well as the Astra Militarum. Because, you know, the Astra Militarum might be getting shit for being cannon fodder, but being cannon fodder in Warhammer means that you might be the worst that there is, but that doesn't mean that you are bad by human standards, you know?
Right.
So we have PDF.
Are there any arbiters around?
There are RBT squads, yes.
Okay.
Don't have any around here though. RBTs. Oh, there they are. No. The PDFs are flushing out the cultists and the gangers, and then the RBDs are coming from the side to seal the deal. Catching anyone retreating or deploying grenades and other special equipment, mines, or even cyber mastiffs to eliminate key targets and send the gangers into panics to make them easy pickings for snipers and or other PDF and RBT's forces. It's a bit loud.
Is it?
It is a little bit, yeah.
Please speak properly. Hey, Bobby. Who's a good dude? Yes, I am.
How about now?
It's okay. Let's use this as the commissar. And of course the gangers. They are caught in the middle of all this.
Yeah.
Are the gangers
And
part
also-
of our own gang,
Oh,
or are just rival gangs?
The loyalists are attacking gangs indiscriminately. They do not know the specifics of in which gang does each of them belong, its ganger they meet.
Right.
Also, oh, I
These
do want-
ones are not from your
one moment,
gang.
I'm going to quickly eavesdrop.
If they were part of our gang, we
Bobby,
should do something to help them at least. But if they are not, if they are part of rival gang, then we don't care.
Mhm.
And anyway, so we arrive. Where are we? Where are we actually? Are we in the top of that pillar?
You're at a safe distance away from the firefight.
Can Antioch see in direct line of sight the commissar?
Make a scrutiny check. No, make an awareness check.
Awareness. Awareness is what?
Load
How
of flip.
much?
Load of flip.
It's perception.
Awareness. Okay, it's trained. Perception. Not trained. Known. Perception is how much? 43. Not much, but let's try. I fail. I will choose to come closer.
Okay.
I have to be in like 100 meters of line of sight anyway.
Okay. 100 meters. You can roll again.
Okay. No way. I had to roll 43 or less, and I rolled 44.
You can use.
Can I infamy point roll again?
Yes.
Now I succeed. 21.
You see the
So,
commissar.
Antioch, I guess. Okay, clearly he sees him. What is the distance?
56 meters.
56. So
Wow.
roll for psychic power, golem curse. 75 or less, please. I'm gonna re-roll again.
Is it is it in the core rulebook?
Yes, I think. Let me just check.
Oh no, it's it's in the core golem curse. The sorcerer must target single enemy within range. May resist.
Yeah, you can roll
Test.
for to
Sorcerer
resist.
selector may be assigned by the sorcerer. You can take complete control of him for a round. The victim
For
can
one
deal
round.
damage to himself with his actions. Any tests the victim attempts while controlled by the sorcerer gain a bonus equal to twice the sorcerer's psi rating. Okay. So you could technically control someone to give them a bonus. How many degrees of success did you get?
I didn't got. I have to re-roll again, spending an infamy point. I rolled too much.
Too much.
If I fail, I'll just fail. And I failed.
Okay.
Damn it.
Your power
I will try again.
fizzles.
Probably just. I will try again, probably in a minute or two, but let's see what happens next.
Well, the loyalists are decimating the gangers.
Who cares anyway? The gangers.
Yeah. The PDF break their lines, and then the RBTs take care of everybody running, make short work of unorganized rubble fleeing. The gunshots, the screaming, all the destruction drowns out any incantations, any sounds of the warp twisting and bending around you. They are moving down. And they get shot.
Click, click, boom, boom, whatever.
The RBTs and the PDF linger around a bit more to see if there is any evidence to be collected, any try to assess the situation. But if they can retrieve any information about the gangs, any potential leaders, any potential secret goals they might have, or if any of them are corrupted in any way.
How do we find out if there's anything associated with us?
I think they are not. They are not one of ours.
Yes, the gangers weren't yours.
Yes,
So,
but
yeah.
yes, but if another gang has files on us, it's not going to be good for us.
True. Can I try Golden Curse again, or?
Yes, and it might be the last time you going to have visual
This
with the
opportunity.
commissar from there. Yeah,
Right.
you might have to move afterwards.
75 or less, please. Reroll.
You fizzle again?
Yes.
Damn.
Not only that, but it will be phenomena. I rolled 99. I rolled 99. It's a fail on itself. It's phenomena. No, not now.
What about 66?
That would be a success because I will not deal with phenomena with a fail. Sorry, I will take it if I
Yes,
succeed,
oh.
but not.
Oh yes. You
No.
failed. I am going to have a
I
lot of
succeed. I succeed now with the reroll, with like
God!
6 degrees of
6 is yeah.
6 degrees of success. So I take control
You do take control of the commissar for one
of
round.
the commissar.
And whatever he attempts to do gets a bonus. How much? Gain bonus equal to twice the sorcerer's psi rating. So what was the effective psi rating you used for this?
It's my side rating is 5.
So he gets a plus 10. You have control of the commissar for one round.
Antioch will make the commissar say these words. He will point at the arbiters and say, "Hands off any evidence that you find. This time the glory will not go to you. If you do anything, if you disobey, I will shoot you right here and now."
And I will roll for the commissar's charm. 1d100. He gets a plus 10. He has to roll under 25. Sorry? Wrong.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. I'm messing up. I mean,
Yes, that is.
under 75. Damn. Well, the Arbites Proctor isn't having any of it and stands in front of the commissar. As if accepting the challenge, the commissar is proposing.
Bad idea.
You're too far away to
I'll
hear what they're talking about. But it seems that the Arbites are not allowing the PDFs to take any prisoners, any items, any evidence for themselves. The Arbites are leading the investigation after the operation. And the commissar does not stop them in any way.
Does this still count as the same round?
No, not anymore.
Okay, so I want to sustain it. Do I have to re-roll?
You have to cast it again. It's not sustainable.
Okay. 75 or less, please. 45.
Okay. You take control of the commissar again. This time he's further away from the Arbites. He is with his PDF troopers returning to wherever they came from before they go into chimeras and return to the upper levels.
Is the proctor in the commissar's line of sight?
No.
Damn it. The commissar then ordered his own men to burn the hideout.
Mm-hmm.
Burn, bomb, whatever. Destroy anything, any evidence that it has inside.
The guardsmen follow the commissar's command. They return with flamers and promethium tanks and start torching everything. And as the RBTs are still investigating around, there is a bit of a mess with buildings collapsing while RBTs are still inside. Them trying to.
Some poor accident. Some accident is happening. Oh no!
Let's see.
That's
What could have happened here?
There are RBTs casualties from the PDF sections.
now let's back over the vault. Now let's back to the other guy, Antioch. Got him.
Got him.
Jesus Christ! Why? Oh! Yo, my Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Unexpected.
So buildings collapse. What happened? What is the reaction of the arbiters? Are they like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
Yeah, they are trying to find who gave the order, why were these guardsmen torching the area of their operation. And
Okay.
they quickly evacuate the place because they are vulnerable right now if any other gangers show up. And they arrest the PDF that did this, and they too will board their motorcycles, their vehicles.
Now, alright. When once the lawyers have vanished from view, Spark is going to suddenly just appear next to Antioch and say, "Well, that was fun." Like out of nowhere.
A
It did not went
hulking
as I
commissar.
as I wished,
Uh,
but I hope that the cleave between the both forces is still on.
oh,
We have to.
they'll
Work
be
this.
clear, all right. It just takes a little bit of finesse.
And probably more other opportunities.
Accident.
Not just one. I don't think this will be enough to permanently sever
Oh, this
the
will.
alliance
Oh, this
between
will
them.
not. Oh, this will not be enough. But we must continue messing with their heads. She who first demands nothing but perfection with our actions. Remember that.
Now we can, I don't know, move to another location where the arbiters and the PDF are in operation,
Yes, I say
and
we.
repeat and do the same and repeat this process.
Yes. But we must keep it random. We don't want them catching on.
Yeah.
That would be bad. We do not want. We do not want that. And besides,
So the
I can
operation is
hear
already a
his,
spin.
his voice starts sounding rather unhinged. There is always the possibility of a little bit of a more severe accident happening. And I cannot wait to see them scream.
Antioch also says to Nullspark,
Send one of your assassins to kill the commissar before they found out what really happened here.
Already done.
because
And as
they
he
would
said-
eventually find out that the commissar was controlled by
Oh,
somebody else. So
Oh, I know that. That. He should be dead in what, 5 minutes, maybe. Maybe?
If you want your assassins to deal with the commissar, you're going to have to
Yes.
roll a D100. Roll a dice.
Roll 1D.
Roll both of them
D10.
together.
Got that. At target.
The target is 45.
That is no. 87.
Okay.
If me reroll,
You can, yes. Click, click.
that.
What did you get?
I have to reroll one of that. I got 4 roll with one of the die. I suddenly reroll that one. What does 00 mean? In the percentage die?
It means 0.
I got 9 then.
You got 9. So,
Yes.
your assassin comes back, bloodied, sort of breath, and in his hands he holds a head. He drops it in front of you, and with it you see a commissar cap rolling, bloodied and torn.
Now Spot smiles behind his helmet. It's patting the head of the assassin as if they were a loyal pet, saying, "Good job of my creation."
The assassin responds, "Only the best, only that is acceptable."
Yes, yes it is. You have done well. Oh, my creation. You have done very well indeed. The first big step towards becoming in the most feared assassin on the planet. Maybe even the entire star system if we're lucky.
The assassin says, "Yes, my master," and with a blank stare turns and leaves.
Now, Antioch, if you excuse me, I must gather the spoils of war.
please do.
Alright, now Spartan going to start collecting all, and it's basically gonna start rummaging through the corpses of the dead, looking for both intact corpses and the valuable weapons and armor to be utilized for integration into his project.
There are a lot of limbs laying around.
As well as keeping the Commodor's head as a trophy tied to his waist. Is why not?
Just don't walk around in public with that. People might start asking questions.
Who says I'm? as I have plans to appear on the surface?
I don't know.
That is what I thought. Besides, if you take a look at me, even if I wanted to, I'd be declared a heretic the moment, in just the moment I was spotted.
Now, you receive message from your gangers that they had a run-in with the Inquisition.
Hmm.
And it went bad. Some of your gangers have been captured.
Shit.
I think
They
we
will
have to deal with
interrogate.
the
They
Inquisitor
will
sooner than I wanted.
This may lead to severe consequences. Alright, I need to find where they're held so I can send assassins. So, or we can and deal with the gangers before they have a chance to speak.
Either sending assassins or break them out of prison.
They are still in the Underhive being transported.
So let's go there already right now. Let's
Then let us
intercept
move.
them.
Move. He's gonna say that before for uh sprinting in the direction of the transport. Not on the intercept course. And and make them regret it. Make them regret it.
Drash?
Are you with us?
go- Yes, we go and liberate our gangers.
After all, loyalty comes from gratitude.
Loyalty comes from thrown in your pockets.
Loyalty comes from avoiding getting a bolter in the face.
That too, yes.
True.
You are here. Your gangers are held here. And there is inquisitorial operatives in this general area.
Probably rejects.
Whoa.
What was that?
The simulator is a bit buggy sometimes.
Freaking out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave for 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Going to the toilet, I'm assuming.
back. Does any of you, Drash and No Spark, have extra weapons that you can lend to the gangers?
I have a couple. Nothing. Nothing for us.
I have one last pistol. How many gangers are being held?
2. Cheers.
Thank you.
Grab the beer before combat.
It isn't beer, it's just Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Well, not actually Coca-Cola, it's more like
Not sponsored.
off-brand cola.
Cool cola.
River Cola, actually.
A river.
Yes.
Haven't heard of that before.
Because it's like the local brand of the local supermarket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's messing me all over. Okay. You know your gangers are kept here, and you know there are some inquisitorial operatives along with them.
We are at the door, right.
You can attempt to master some of your gangers with a -30 command test.
I'll do
Let's try it. -30. Command. Do you have command? Drash?
that. I do.
Okay. I don't have command.
Minus.
Command is
There we go.
fellowship.
It is a fellowship
Uh,
test, yes.
Where's some dice?
Correct. There you go.
Minus 30. Here we go. Hey,
Okay. Infamy point?
yeah.
By opening this door, you will make your presence known.
All right. Trash. Trash. Empty out. Can you sense any psychers on the other side?
I don't think so. Does GM want me to make
You can
Um,
attempt a Sinist's
Sinist's
test,
test?
yes. You can attempt it.
Sinist's? Do I have? Yes, I have a +10. It's perception. Yes. So it's 43%, 53. 53 or less, please. Reroll. Going to burn my infamy with point. Okay, now it's a success.
There are no
Do I
psychers
feel
nearby.
any- No psychers. So, kind of the point wasted, but who cares? No, Antioch assures Drash that there are no psychers around here besides me.
All right then. Follow my lead. Trash will
Just-
attempt.
Kick the door with the.
Almost.
Stop
Trash
laughing.
will.
What is Drash going to do? Is he going to attack stealthily one of the enemies, or is he going to try to free the gangers? Because if he goes, Antioch will give him the last pistol at least for him to be able to fight too. Wait, I have two last pistols. Yes, I have. I have two last pistols.
Trash will turn on the signal jammer and attach it to his belt so no Fox traffic gets out,
Okay.
and you will open the door.
Roll initiative.
Initiative. So my 6, yes. Triple 6, 9. I rolled a 999.
15.
Nice.
15. How many of them are there?
You rolled a 15, Drash.
Yes.
How much did you roll, no spark?
No sparks?
Yes.
Roll one of the d10s and add your agility modifier. The 10s from your agility characteristic.
9, 10.
How much did you roll?
I rolled an 8 plus 2 equals 10.
Yes. And Antioch, what did you get?
I rolled a 9,
Yes.
so I'm the last of us 3.
Mm-hmm.
What about the enemies? The Inquisitor's forces.
I rolled. They are the X's. Drash. And
Yes.
which measurement are we using? What do you do? We're using inches.
Trash will take a half move.
Mm-hmm.
Half move. And from cover, he will take a shot at the nearest guy.
Okay.
So somehow burst. That's that'd be
So 40 something, right?
yes, that's one hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
That would be 18 pen 4.
He's still alive. Not looking good though. Anything else? Now, this guy will move up to here. And make suppressing fire. No, he won't. He will brace. Next. They will aim. This guy will full move here. This guy can move to here. Take this guy. Can move. Up to here. Null sparks.
Alrighty.
What
Let
do
us
you do?
see. We are hostiles first, of course.
The hostiles are to the front. There. This guy is not flying. He's in between those wires, these chains hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
And there's another one who ran this way.
My Nosbot is going to unsheath both his weapons and basically head towards the nearest hostile.
Alright.
I was charging towards the nearest hostiles. I was in preparation to slaughter them. And one more, I'm checking the range on the streaking pistol. 40 meters.
Over here.
Can I reach field by shrieking pistol?
You can shoot from there, yes.
Then I'm going to, will attack with my shrieking Gullibine shrieking pistol.
Okay. Make the ballistic skill test.
Alright, 2 dice, and he's looking for a 67.
Yes.
And both. Wow. 42, that's a pass.
That is a hit.
Does 1d10 and plus 4 damage.
Yes.
Do I roll percentage or standard?
You roll one of the dice. It's a 1d10. It's concussive.
Then 9 plus 4. Then 13 damage.
That is
Which, since
not
I'm
enough to kill him.
since I am not using the percent, going to do a percentage die for this one.
Concussive. He has to roll for toughness. He is not stunned either. Okay. You dealt a little bit of damage and did not stun him.
Oh.
Antioch.
How far is Antioch from the enemies?
The closest one is at 22 meters.
Can they see him?
You can see one of them, yes.
And Antioch will approach until he is able to see all of them. Which also makes them all see him.
All of them, well...
Well, not all of them. At least the group. The group with the highest number
Okay.
of enemies.
Half action movement there. And you can see 4 of them. 5 of them, sorry.
5. Okay, that will take. So that was my half action. Antioch will now basically say,
Behold, and be enlightened.
and call on icon of blasphemy.
Okay. What does that do?
They have to make a fear test on the horrifying bracket.
I think it's fear 3, but
I don't remember off the top of my head actually. 45.
Horrifying is a -20. It's a penalty of
Horrifying is,
-20.
yeah, it's -20. It's fear 3 -20. Okay. They fail.
Now you have to roll for how much they fail.
Okay.
I was startled.
Panic grips them. They must flee as fast as they can. They may only take half actions and is at -20 penalty to all tests. Once away from the fear, he must successfully snap out of it to regain control. Okay. So on their turn, they will be running away. Okay. These 5 are horrified. I think everybody's taking their turn. Drash, it's your turn.
GM, can you show me the table again, please? I just want to have an idea of the turns.
This
The-
thing?
Yes. So number 5, number 6, number 8, and number 11, and 13. So 13, 11, 8, 6, 5. 6, 5. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
which one has the heavy weapon?
This guy.
Okay. Using his jump pack, Drash will jump here, stick landing at sight that guy, and he will use the flamer and as well as the grenade launcher on his lightning claw.
Okay. So
I don't I don't have the angle tag. I'll go for 5 of these guys, so just these 4. They don't have to. I don't roll for flamer, just damage, and that is 12 damage, AP4.
This guy dies.
Also, roll agility to not be on fire.
Yes. This guy's on fire. This guy's on fire. They are on fire.
And also the grenade launcher. Just need to know with that and frag.
Are you shooting these guys?
Yes.
Okay. So they can attempt to dodge. 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 Well, all 3 of them dodged.
Wait a minute, aren't they the ones who are suffering panic? They still
Yes.
pass, even with the penalty?
Oh, you're right. They do have a -20 penalty. Only one of them made it. Roll damage.
9 damage, no penetration.
Okay. Their armor appears to be sturdy enough to withstand the frag grenade's damage.
Okay. That will be my turn.
Okay. So now they are terrified, so they will have to run as far away as possible, which is through the wires here, here. Number 1. Null Sparks.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Alright. Hostile or target?
The ones you were able to see have run away. There is only one that is barely visible from where you're standing.
Okay. It's going to start is going to charge in the direction.
Okay, you run all the way here.
Vault over that.
Sprinting takes your whole action. You wouldn't be able to do anything else on this turn.
Okay.
Who is next? Antioch.
It's Antioch. Antioch will approach again and keep the Arcing of Blasphemy, which means I have to do a willpower test with -20 penalty. So instead of 105, wait, no. This is not a psychic power, it's a test. So it's less 20. So it's less 40 total.
You have
That gives
told
me
Oh my god.
85 then. No, 65. 65. So let's see. And I pass. 36.
Okay. So that means that the icon of blasphemy is still in effect.
Yes.
Okay. All right. They are still terrified. Now the rest of them.
Can I
This
approach?
guy-
Or,
I moved
approach?
you already.
Okay. What is the distance of them from me?
The closest
Just
one
by
is
the
at
minute.
20.
20. Okay. Just to prepare for my next round.
This guy will charge trash. And
And
attempt to hit you. He does hit you. How many times? That is 3 times. You can attempt to dodge.
I will try. Yeah, that's enough to dodge everything.
All right. Next.
Actually, can I try to parry instead?
Yes, you could. You would be able to parry instead.
Okay, let's see what that does. And I'll have to re-roll that. That's worse. I actually take. In that case, I actually get hit.
All the times?
All three.
All the times. So you get hit by a shock maul 3 times. Which means shocking quality. Shocking. Make 3 plus 0 toughness tests.
Ooh, have fun.
Yeah, the arbiter just charges at you and starts beating you with his maul.
I fail all 3.
How many degrees were the 80 something?
Yeah, I. Oh. Let's see, toughness 40. I believe about. I think about 10 or 11 degrees altogether.
Okay. So you are stunned for that many rounds.
That sucks.
That does indeed. The arbiter's weapon hits you so hard that it goes through your armor and you are overwhelmed by the electric current. Where is the stand? Okay. So next, this guy will half move here and shoot at Drash. Doesn't hit. You're still in melee with the other guy, so that's working for you at the moment.
Understand.
Pinned. Trying to see what happens when you are stunned. Anyway. Come on. Now it is this guy's turn. You can't really see much. So he will hold his action. Drash, it's your turn, and you are stunned. Stunned characters cannot take actions or reactions such as evasion. A stunned character is not helpless or unaware. So, yeah. You cannot take actions or reactions.
Can I
Sounds-
try to roll toughness to try to shake it off?
It doesn't say anything like that, no. You might be able to use infamy to shake it off, actually.
You can once you're at 61 infamy, and I'm actually short of that.
Okay, then unlucky. Very unlucky.
Alright, yeah, take a reaction to. Oh, fuck. Take that out. Get this guy. To yell that out to Valspark and Antio.
Mhm. These guys still have to run away because they are terrified. They will run only here.
Does that side of the dungeon has like a wall, or does it continues?
It is similar to the other side where there is a door, similar to the one you went through.
Okay.
Null Sparks, it is your turn.
Okay. Alright. When. Alright. Casually going to walk up towards the nearest opponent and butcher them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Right? Quick question. And my guild buddy has a range of 40. What's the range between Nosbach and the guy over there?
You can see this guy only.
What's the range?
He is at 19, but he was
I can't reach.
prepared and he's going to take his action first. And he's going to shoot you. And attempt to kill you, actually. Let's see. He goes full auto on you. Which means that you get hit twice. You can attempt to dodge. Will you attempt to dodge, or are you gonna take the hits? What's it gonna be? No sparks?
Okay. What was that again?
Are you going to dodge his shots, or are you going to take them?
Dodge.
Okay.
What do I have to roll?
It's a D100. It's a dodge check, which goes off from your agility.
Alright, so I roll 2d10.
You roll the two
And-
dice, yes.
And agility is 72. I got an 11. That's a pass.
Yes. You dodge the shots. And you can take
Now-
your turn as normal now.
Now to blast him in the head.
Okay.
Or should I say, hit that man right in the mouth. Alright. D100 plus the skill is 67. Then no bonus or minuses. Is correct?
You get plus 10 because you are at less than half range from him.
Plus 10. So 77. Ah, goddamn, that'll be a failure. Using
Okay.
expending infamy point to re-roll.
Okay.
That's still a failure.
Unlucky.
I had 79. Ugh.
Okay. Antioch. It is your turn.
Can Antioch see the running enemies from that position?
No. You're behind
God
those
damn it.
huge pipes that someone has laid here. Someone's laying big pipes over here. You know?
Laid pipe. Right. I agree. I got that. I got that joke. Than your mother. Well, I don't know if even maintaining the icon of blasphemy, they are still in panic because they cannot see him.
Since they have been affected, they are still afraid, but they can still
Yes.
roll to snap out of it on their
Okay.
turn.
Anyway, since Antioch cannot see them, so there's no point in trying another spell. So Antioch will roll again for icon of blasphemy.
Mhm.
So roll 65 or less. 46. Still maintain it. At the same time, he walks in in that direction.
Your agility is 30 something, right?
Think so. So okay, it's, yeah, 30, 35, 3 bonus.
Okay. The scared guys are running. Dras is stunned. He's on the ground, just reeling. So this guy.
The arbiters that stunned Drash will eventually see Antioch as Antioch appears, right?
Yes.
Okay. So another reason why to keep the effect still on.
Can he? He can charge. Null sparks.
Null Spark.
Yeah.
But if he charges Null Spark, he will see Antioch. Does that count?
I have to make sure. Is it in the core? The icon of her thing.
Let me check. I don't remember reading anything about coming into the field view of the icon.
Yeah. Fate.
No, it's poorly written. Wrongly
Butchers.
written.
Slanesh. Zinch.
So it's
Ask
just
this.
no, it's just no, it just says that carrying body the head take many forms. Some I can channeling the ancestors blasphemies. Once per session, the character may unveil or unleash his blasphemy upon his foe for 1 round. He gains a Fear 3 horrifying trait. Doesn't mention anything about field of view. That someone comes in.
Okay, so
I
for
guess
one
it's up to
turn
you.
you gain the fear 3, so you are no longer fear 3, which means that no further effects are in play.
By passing a hard willpower test, the character may extend the length of the effect for an additional round.
Okay.
So seems a bit unclear.
Since you've maintained it, yes, he will have to roll a willpower -20 check. He succeeds and charges null sparks. And let's see how he does. Charge. He hits a bunch of times, which is crazy. Also, I believe Null Sparks, you had dodged this guy's fire, so
Yeah.
you no longer have dodge or parry. So his damage is not enough to harm you, but you have to make 3 toughness +0 -0 tests.
Alright, so... So what do I need to do again?
Roll the dice 3 times. Both of them.
Aim?
It's a
Both dice
plus
three
plus
times.
0. It's a toughness test.
Okay, so target.
What's your toughness?
Yeah. 1 moment. Right, Bobby. Alright. Target of 72. Roll on the wall. 63, pass.
Okay, roll again.
80. Fail.
Do you have any more infamy points?
Yes,
You can
I got
use
one
them.
left.
You can use it to reroll that and avoid being stunned.
I would very much like that.
Okay.
This is not going very well for us. I mean,
It's not.
for Dresh and Nullspark, at least.
94, that's worse.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm
So
stunned.
you are stunned for 2 rounds. And roll the third one. Roll the third one.
Rolling thrice. 970.
Come on.
Going. 6.
Okay. Just 2 rounds. These guys are running. Null Sparks, you are stunned. Drast is stunned. Antioch.
Antioch will, he will stop the Icon of Blasphemy effect and will try Golem Curse on that Arbitus right in who stunned Null Spark.
Okay.
75 or less, please. Uh-oh. Phenomena.
What the hell?
What? Still, it was a success. Antioch succeeds in in the spell. He can control. I mean, yes, he has to roll for. Try to.
You
counter
can
it.
control the Arbiter for 1 round, yes.
But we have to roll for.
He cannot
Phenomena?
deal damage to himself, and you also have to roll for Phenomena, yes.
So for phenomena, I can roll two times and choose the better option.
Mm-hmm.
I roll 59 1 and the other 36. So tell me what is number 59 and number 36, please.
59. Falling upwards. Everything within such meters to d10 of the Psyker, including the Psyker himself, rises 1d10 meters into the air as gravity briefly ceases. Almost immediately everything crashes back to Earth, suffering falling damage as appropriate for the distance fallen.
Just like last session.
And number 36.
Demonic Mask. For a fleeting moment, the Psyker takes on a demonic appearance and gains a fear rating of 1 until the start of the next turn. However, he also gains 1 corruption point.
I will take that.
Okay.
I read that because since I have the Golem Curse on the Arbiters, it will not help me right now because I want to order him to attack the. Wait a minute. Let me think. Can you zoom out, please?
Sorry about that.
Oh shit.
So there was. Oh, it was he. Is anyone besides the Arbiters facing either me or Drash or Nullspark?
There's an arbiter here, an arbiter here, an arbiter here. These arbiters that are
Okay,
running.
I will let's just make him try to shoot the closest one.
He doesn't have any ranged weapons on him.
No? Oh, okay. I will order him to throw away as far as he can the mace
Okay.
and the shield. Is that the shield?
It is a shield, yes.
Okay.
He throws it far.
Now I have to give myself 1 corruption point.
It throws it here. Is that your turn?
I think Hulk. I think that Golem Curse is a full action.
It is a half
Let
action.
me just check. It is a half action. Okay.
And it is an attack and concentration subtype of action.
So in other words, what you can do is basically move.
Yes.
So I will try to shoot him with my Crystal Caster, since he's close, I guess.
Technically you cannot because that is an attack action as well.
Okay. So what
You
can I do then?
You can move.
He's still under my control, so I guess I just go near Nullspark. Try to revive him or something. I mean, I don't. It's not like I can do it, but at
Okay.
least try to kick him or something like, "Wake up!"
Okay. You take the movement action. Now, Golem Curse. In his next turn, so his turn is decided by you, so it's the other guys now. This guy will unload on Drash with his guns, both of them.
I am in cover. Wait, which guy?
You would have cover, yes. And He fires. First gun hits to the head actually. Let's see, the second one misses. Let's see what the first gun did. It is a righteous fury as well.
Fuck.
Hits because you are stunned. And we get a total of, where is it? .27 penetration, 2 to the head.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm still standing, but that really hurt.
This guy will go full auto on Null Sparks. And he hits a bunch of times. Null Sparks cannot dodge because he is stunned.
Belisar is not here to witness our ends.
Yeah. It's 8. What is one Righteous Fury? Okay. The Righteous Fury is confirmed. Double confirmed. That is 30 damage, penetration 3 to Null Sparks, to the body.
Okay, so body, it can withstand 31 to 70. So what they get?
You reduce that number by your toughness modifier and your armor.
Armor is 31 to 70, and the toughness is modifier is 7.
So you take 16, I think.
16.
You're wearing Space Marine Power Armor, which is 8, plus your toughness 7. It's 15. 3 from the penetration, 12. Was it 30?
The 31 to 70.
That's the chance of getting hit on the body. You take 18 wounds to the body.
Okay. Threshold is what?
What's your total amount of wounds?
God damn, I have no idea how to calculate that.
Isn't it written on your character sheet somewhere?
One moment, I'm gonna see if I can access Blacklist. Hang on.
To calculate it, you roll. How much?
Whoops, man.
Your wounds are 15 plus 1d5.
15 plus D5.
So roll 1d10.
Mm-hmm. 15 plus a D10. I got 7 on the D10.
So that is 4. You have 1 wound remaining. You have a total of 18 wounds.
Okay.
19 wounds in total, and you are at 1 wound right now. Okay.
Okay, I
Just
am
stunned. The other guys.
very scared now.
They do not snap out of it. Null Sparks, you are no longer stunned. This guy.
The dude in front of me is dead.
No, he's not.
Well, it's about to be in like 5 seconds. And the butcher time.
Null Sparks, you can attempt to hit the Arbiter,
Whispering Blade.
who will go and grab his club. And because he ran, you also get a plus 20 to the
40.
roll.
Alright,
Weapon skill
45.
is. It's a weapon skill test plus 20.
I. It's 65. $39, that's a pass.
Yes. He will attempt to parry with his shield. Does not roll damage.
He didn't throw the shield.
D10
forgot
plus
to make him-
9.
He failed either way, yeah, you're right. Even if it was a dodge.
12. 12 damage total.
There's no way that's a 12. Starting gear. That is a Fallen Megos power axe you have, I believe. And let's see.
Okay, what are you waiting for?
The damage of Null Sparks' axe.
I said it's Whispering Blade, not axe, and it's 12.
Okay.
I already said that.
Whispering Blade. Okay. Okay, you wound him. But he is not yet dead. Antioch. It is your turn.
About the other group that fled.
These guys?
How far are they from Antioch?
28.
28. So, and those other two, how far are they from that group?
8.
8, and the other?
These are your gangers who are 6 away. This guy is 11 away from this one. This guy is, well, 11 away from this one.
And there's another one.
This one?
This, yes.
It's a dog.
Oh, it's a dog. It's an attack dog?
Yes. It's
How far is the
It's
dog
in the
from
middle.
the group?
It's around
not
3
matter.
from this guy, 5
He's a
from
cop.
this
Doesn't-
guys.
He's a cop. Doesn't matter. He's a cop. Antioch will cast Foul Cage in the middle ground between the group and the dog,
Mhm.
because he's a dog. I don't care. I'm a cat. Antioch is a cat person. So roll
Let's-
for
Yes.
Foul Cage, 75 or less, please. 13, a success, a resounding success.
Mhm.
So chains and whips and sinew and barbed wire come from many portals of the warp and wrap around the fleeing arbiters and the dog, because he's a cop. So you have to roll. Well, they have to roll against that to be able to escape, I guess.
They can attempt to dodge it, yes. Psychic powers. Man, why can't I never find Foul Cage? What's the radius on it?
The radius of the spell is the side rating, 5 meters. Wait, is it? Wait. No, I think I'm 5. I think it's 5. My side rating is 5. And Foul Cage.
Equal to the powers, yes. The radius is equal to your psi rating.
Yes.
So 5. It does not affect your gangers here. This guy will attempt to dodge. Does not.
I mean, I guess even if they were in range, the gangers, because they are not the intended target, they would not be caught, right? Right? Even if they were in the middle. Would they?
It doesn't say that it discriminates
Right.
between friend or foe. It is just like throwing a grenade. Or
Right, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I guess
missile.
it makes sense.
So
Do they escape? Or do they get...
none of them escape.
Oh.
So you have to
Ooh.
roll 1d10 plus 3.
1d10?
Well, two
plus
d10s
3.
and you keep the highest.
5 plus 3, 8.
Okay.
8 damage.
Who was that?
I do not.
That was me.
Okay, so now they have to make a minus 20 agility test or be snared. This guy is. This guy is. This guy is. That guy is. They can attempt no other actions except to try to escape. Okay. That is your turn, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So this guy will pick up his club. And charge again. This time he will attempt to stun Antioch.
Of course he will.
He fails miserably.
Ah!
This guy will shoot at Drash again. First gun misses horribly. Second gun hits.
Try Corn's way. Then in the same Zinch, Corn, or no, go and find Smash as for a different method. Zinch first.
That is
Just figure out the problem.
something.
Corn is back and
plus-
is the random problem that works. No go is just like Smash just go crazy.
14 penetration, 5 to
Try it
your
in
body.
that order, okay?
I'm sorry, once more.
A total of 19.
Soulmate, your mic is on.
A total of
And AP.
19. With the AP calculated, it's all going to be 19.
Okay, at 11 damage, that puts me in critical damage. What was the damage type?
Impact
And where to?
to the body. Impact to the body. Minus how many? How many?
6.
The attack knocks the target sprawling on the ground. The target is flung 1d5 meters. 3. Away from the attacker and falls prone. The target suffers 1d5 levels of fatigue and is stunned for 2 rounds.
Now, is that concurrent, or is it is it concurrent with current stun, or is it additive?
I wouldn't say it's gonna be additive, no.
Okay.
This guy can only attempt to break free. Does not. Who else is there? And this guy who failed. These guys will attempt to snap out of the fear. They do not. None of them. It's Dress's turn, who is stunned. Null Sparks.
Yes.
It is your turn.
I'm tempted to just put the shrieking pistol to his face and just remove his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to delete his head. Goldmine shrieking pistol. Contact distance. Ballistic steel 67. And do I add anything?
It's minus 20 because he's in melee with one of your allies. And minus 30 more because you are in melee with him.
Then I shall use Whispering Blade instead.
Okay. Make the weapon skill with a plus 10 because you are outnumbering him.
55. Please let this work. 44, that works.
Okay, roll damage.
D10 and plus 9. Yo, that was a computer roll. 4 plus 9, 13 in damage.
13 plus the penetration. 5. Did you roll a second d10 for the tearing quality?
For what?
It's got the tearing quality. Roll another d10,
Right.
and if it is higher than the one you rolled, you keep the highest one.
Okay. I'll be off my computer. Oh, it's higher. We got a 7.
Okay. So
That-
7 plus
That means
9
it's 16.
plus your strength. What is your strength?
16 plus strength. One moment is difficult because I have a cat. Which I do kind of want to show off. So 1 moment.
Be rid of the cat.
Um,
We are doing heresy here.
Yeah. I know. Oh, but he's being adorable and he's flooping. Oh my god. He's a boy. Weapon
Your
and skill is
strength.
+4. Holy! And there he goes.
Your
Strength is-
strength.
Strength is 4.
Okay. You're a space marine, so you get +4. That is 20 something. That is a dead RBTs. You carve
Perfectly
him
slimed.
up with your whispering blade.
Yes, and I've got Bobby.
Antioch.
One cat is
It
a
is your
cuddle bug
turn.
right now.
Antioch will maintain the fall cage.
Okay. Full cage is how much to sustain?
Sustain is a half action.
Okay. It's attack and concentration. You can move if you want.
I will probably move close to Drash. Keeping myself protected because I know there's somebody shooting at him.
Okay. So from here you will move behind those
Trying to
pipes.
take control. If an opening, if I got an opening, I will attack probably the guy attacking Rash. It depends on how it goes and how dangerous it becomes for him.
Mhm.
No, nom, Bobby.
You cannot
No.
sustain the foul cage and attack on the same turn.
No, I'm not going to attack. Just move.
Okay, okay.
No, attack it will be probably the next round or something.
This guy will attempt to break free. And he does break free.
Damn it.
This guy will shoot at Drash. First gun
No, Mike.
misses.
No, no,
Second one misses as well.
I feel a tide turning.
Drash is stunned.
It looked bleak, but I think we still have
This
the
guy
heels
is.
are going to fall off.
This guy snaps out of it. This guy does not. The other guy does not either. That fucking sucks.
No, it does
Sparks.
not. What are you saying?
Null Sparks is your turn.
Okay. And you're going for long range this time. Who else can I? When What other enemies can I see?
You can see this heavy gunner, who is the one who wounded you, and you
Oh,
can
I'm
also.
going to snipe him.
Okay.
I'm gonna snipe the guy who wounded me.
Make the check.
Alright, ballistic skill 45 plus anything?
Plus 10 because you are at less than half a range.
55 then. That's 1 over.
Unlucky.
Can I attempt to shoot again?
Do you have any infamy points left?
How many actions do I have left?
I believe it was your last one last turn.
Okay.
So, next.
After no spark, it's Antioch.
Yes.
I will still keep the foul cage.
Mm-hmm. So, have action to climb over and approach Drash.
As long as I'm like in cover or something, I'm not going to expose myself.
Yes, you are in cover both from this guy and this guy.
And I'll keep it that way.
This guy, since he freed himself from the foul cage, will shoot at no sparks.
No.
Misses. He misses.
Ooh.
This guy will shoot trash. First shot, 95. Second one, 97. I'm not even kidding.
What
Drassus-
happened?
He missed both shots on a stunned
Nice.
target.
Nice.
It is Draster who is stunned. Then this guy.
Still stunned?
Yeah, he was
Does
stunned for
Drash have to?
like
How
7
many?
rounds.
How
or
many
something.
rounds? 7 rounds. Phew. God damn it, Arbitus.
This guy will move half his. Okay, half.
Another release.
And will shoot at. Hits. You can attempt to dodge null sparks.
Yes.
Make
Snipe again.
Make a dodge check. Someone is shooting at you.
Alright, what do I have to roll?
It's a dodge check, which should be your agility characteristic.
Agility characteristics, so 27 opened. No, I gotta aim under that. I'm dead. 86. God fucking damn it.
You get hit. You don't take any damage though.
Ooh.
This guy is Still in shock.
Still
Still in shock. Null Sparks, it's your turn. Null Sparks,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Oh, he is dead. And I'm going to attempt to snipe him again.
Okay. It's a ballistic skills plus 10. Or you could aim as
45.
well.
50, 55, 17. That hits.
It does, yes.
It's 1d10 plus 9.
It's 1d10 plus
16.
4, penetration 4. You're not shooting
8.
with the shrieking blade.
Whispering blade. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not shooting with a whispering blade. You're shooting
8,
your
9, 10,
Ghibelline
11.
shrieking
11
pistol.
damage. 11 total damage.
Okay. Let's see if he dodges. He doesn't. The inquisitorial operative is dead. Antioch.
Can Antioch see the Inquisitor agent shooting at Rash
Yes, you can.
if you move a bit? Then Antioch will try to control him with Golem Curse.
Make
And I
the-
succeed.
Okay. He rolls as well. You control him.
Now, from his position, can he look at any of the others?
He can see this one.
So he will try. Antioch will make him shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
That one. I guess I will have to make the roll myself, right?
Well,
No?
if you want, you can. Yes. It's
I mean, I don't know what for what will be the value because I don't know.
yeah. He
No, I
gets
guess I will
a-
let you.
he-
I will get you. I will let you decide that.
He gets a plus 10 due to the range.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 10 from your psi rating. So you can attempt 2 ballistic skills of a target of 50 to make him shoot his ally.
Okay, so 50 or less. 1.
Ooh.
The other one, 16.
Okay, both hit. Let's see. This guy doesn't dodge. First damage roll. Dog shit. Second one though deals a little bit of damage. How much? Second shot deals 5 damage to the inquisitorial operative. And Next is this guy. One's dead. The other one just took his turn. So it is Dross's turn, who is stunned. Then it's these three guys. Let's start with the ones who are... Okay, he snaps out of it. Then this guy will shoot at Nullsparks. First shot misses. Second hits. You can attempt to dodge.
We shall. What do we roll?
It's a dodge check. Your character
Moment
sheet
is good.
should have a dodge written somewhere along the skills.
Infamy, fellowship, willpower, perception, intelligence, agility, toughness, strength, wisdom, weapon skill.
In the list where there is awareness, did you find it?
I'm still looking.
Okay. What's your agility?
27.
Okay. Roll for that.
I'm really going to die. 37, I'm dead.
Okay. You take 2 wounds. So you are at -1 of impact to your chest. That is, which means you suffer something, but you're not dead yet.
What do I suffer?
Critical damage? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for it. Impact to the body. The target can take only a half action on his next turn. Come on. And it is your turn, Nullsparks.
Okay, so what do I suffer?
You can only take a half action this turn.
What counts as a half action?
Shooting someone, walking, and a bunch of other stuff, but mainly those.
I shall
ones.
shoot.
Okay.
I shall shoot.
Make a ballistic skills test.
Alright. So I need to run. Alright, so standard stuff. A full-blind shooting pistol with skill 67. Same guy as before, one who shot me. $28. That'll pass. Same
That
guy as
is a hit.
before.
1d10 plus 4, penetration 4.
1d10 and plus 4. 6, 7. 5, 6. 6 damage.
Okay. His hit still stands. Antioch, your turn.
Antioch will try again. Golden curse on the same agent before.
Okay. Focus the psychic power.
36. Success.
It is a success.
Once again, Antioch will order the agent to shoot at one of the other agents.
Okay.
The one in view,
Yes.
in the field of view.
Both attacks hit. Let's take a look at the damage.
This is probably the longest encounter that we had since the beginning of the
Yeah.
whole campaign. How long have we been here? Like over an hour, I guess.
An hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
He dies.
One less. How many to go?
There's 3 remaining. Dras is still stunned. This guy will roll. He's still terrified. Wait, I removed the wrong X.
Let me see the order just for me to. So X. So Drash, X, No Spark, Antioch, and X. Okay.
So it's this guy's turn. Who will shoot at Null Sparks? Doesn't hit.
I
The
just
guy is terrified. Null Sparks, it is your turn. Do you shoot him?
Yes.
Okay. Then it is Antioch's turn. Roll your ballistics, Null Sparks. And Antioch, what are you doing? There's,
at the same time?
Yeah.
What's the skill? 67.
Well,
Ow.
Antioch will again lay Golem Curse on the same agent,
Okay.
but has No Sparks finished his round, his turn?
I believe so. Roll damage.
2,
Antioch.
that's a pass.
Roll damage in Null Sparks.
Goldline Shrieking Pistol. 3 times 4. 9 damage.
Okay. That wounds him even more. He's still standing. Did your psychic power go off, Antioch?
Let me roll for it.
Roll.
64, another success.
Okay.
And I order the agent again to shoot one of the others.
Okay. It is his turn. First attack hits, second one attack hits. Gets Race's Fury. Kills another one. Dress is still stunned. It is this guy's turn. Null Sparks, what do you do?
Okay. Alright. Still shoot at that same guy.
Okay.
Only 67 in BS. 52, that passes. Damage is 10 plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage dealt.
Okay. That is enough to kill him. Then Antioch. This is the only one remaining.
Antioch again, go and curse him.
Okay.
Phenomena.
It is a success.
Phenomena.
So let's go roll for phenomena effects. The first one, 13. The second one, 1. 1 and 13. Not much.
1. A faint breeze blows past the sorcerer and those near him. Everyone gets the feeling that somewhere in the galaxy something unfortunate just happened.
And that's
What
and
happened?
something is right here. 13.
13. The temperature plummets for an instant and the thin coating of frost covers everything within 3d 10 meters.
Let's be a little chill and
26
since cross-
meters.
cross-
Everywhere in this room there is a very thin coating of ice. Everybody, you can see your breath, the moisture leaving your body.
Except,
I have the last remaining arbiters under my command. I will order him to approach Nullspark, and I will give Nullspark the hint to put his weapon inside the arbiter's mouth and pull the trigger.
does that.
The shrieking pistol fires, and the agent's head explodes.
You cannot make a victim to shoot himself, but
No.
you can do so much that will do pretty much the same thing. So,
Yeah.
so that's the end of the encounter. Is Drash still stunned?
Still shaking, but finally he regains his senses, his consciousness.
Crash stands up and says, "Remind me to kill the guy with the shock mouth first next time."
Yeah, you should not underestimate guys with melee weapons just because they don't have much reach.
You hear a raspy, tinged voice saying, "Yes, that is a good idea."
Yeah, I guess No Sparks is not happy too.
I literally just got fucking shot in the fucking chest. Yes. Of course I'm irritated.
Antioch will then approach the area approach the area where the gangers are held captive
Mm-hmm.
and release them.
Okay. You set them free. You see them battered up, bleeding, a few broken bones, bruises. They're in bad shape. They were met
Antioch
with
asks
the
them.
Inquisition's hospitality.
Antioch asks them were there other gangers that escaped or survived or anything. Who were they? Who were they? Were there any inquisitors among them? Your attackers, or only their agents?
It was the agents. They surrounded us and killed us. They kept us alive to interrogate us. They were going to take us to the upper levels until you came along and stopped them. Death is
Yeah.
not punishment enough for this scum.
Now
Did
Sprout
they
comes
have-
up and saying, growling. Well, it's under that. Well, it looks like. It sounds almost like he has his lungs are bad damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a leak?
While saying, growling out, it, they have paid with their lives. She who first
It seems that
out
your
them whole.
gangers were killed before they had the opportunity to lick anything. And had you not intervened, it was almost a given that these two would break.
Antioch says to them,
Go back to your hideouts, heal yourselves. You'll have your revenge soon enough.
They limp. They're limping towards the HQ they were assigned to, one of the many.
"Oh, before we leave, we should loot the bodies to see if there's anything useful.
Yeah,
Probably not, but I guess maybe some information, something.
Mhm.
I doubt it. We pretty much know who they
Yes.
are, who they work for, but you never know."
They have their weapons and ammunition, which is stormtrooper carapace, hand cannons, sock mauls, the shock shields, the two of them, vox pieces, smoke grenades, a stun grenade, and a map of this surrounding area, which appears to have been made by someone who has been down here at least once, but it appears that they do not have very in-depth knowledge of the place. They know just enough to succeed in this kind of flash operations. Detect ganger activity and hit them and retreat.
It's a minor victory, but a victory nonetheless. Plus the earlier operation against the commissar. I think that's going to slow them a bit. So what next? Does our session end for tonight, or are we going to do something else?
We could go on for a little bit more.
Okay, so we probably should go back to our own hiding places.
Yeah. Yes, I shall.
Were any of
Retreats into darkness and disappears.
were any of the agent inquisitorial agents still alive?
No, they're all dead.
Yeah, they all have their brains blown up by Shrieker pistol rounds, hand cannon rounds. Yeah, those are the main causes of death.
Trash will take their heads and carve the phrase "death to heretics" in their chests with his knife.
Nice.
You do so successfully.
Wait, what would be unsuccessfully? Like, death to Herter? The knife being like
Too dull.
dull, and or the skin just rips and you
Yeah, yeah.
can't read anything. So I want to talk to you about my plan to turn the Inquisitor to chaos. I still haven't figured out all the details, but what I want to do is use the Athame blade, dip it on liquid warp, the blood of Antioch, dip it in a mixer of liquid warp and the healing potion of the apothecary, the one that gives corruption, and then stab the Inquisitor with it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I have to ask the GM for this. An idea would be, as the infection would spread, it will be like a spiritual infection, not a physical infection. No, Spark, please let me explain. It will take 9 days to fully take its course. And each of one of the 9 days, Antioch will do a prayer, a ritual, for it to be more and more to gain more and more ground into the Inquisitor's spirit and psyche. Do you agree? Do you want something else, or do you want none of that?
Sounds good. You can
Okay.
definitely attempt to do that.
The tricky part will be, of course, how to stab the Inquisitor without being like an obvious attack from Antioch or whoever. That is why Antioch is planning to involve one of the other houses, specifically the one that has Jonelle part of it, as a front, as a scapegoat, in case things go not smoothly. Not bad, but not smoothly. But I guess I can explain more of that in the next sessions.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, 2 of you are severely wounded.
Antioch could be mean and say to them, quit your whining.
You have another heart.
Yeah.
Don't worry that one of them got blown out by a high caliber pistol round. No. One strategy could be to make it so that the operations of the loyalists in the other city go as follows. The PDF suffers a lot of casualties, whether their objectives are successful or not doesn't really matter. As long as they have a high amount of casualties, they will be blaming the Arbites for not fighting, not protecting them properly, not fighting properly, and using them as cannon fodder.
Yes.
And then if the combined operations of the Arbites and the PDF fail, then the Inquisition will blame them both for incompetency.
Yep.
Thus creating cascading effects that shall notably lead to the collapse and easier takeover of this highway. So that will be pleased indeed.
You can also attempt to meet with the high command of the Arbites PDF and probably
Did you just, I heard
members
sorry,
of
I
the
heard
Inquisition. Let me finish, please. Members of the Inquisition
I heard
who.
mate.
Let me
heard a
finish,
mate.
man. Let me finish, please.
Okay. So.
And maybe meet with the commanders of the Inquisitorial forces for a more in-depth look on their operations from the backstage.
Meaning another round of mind reading for Antioch.
Yes.
And probably a few legitimate questions, just to pretend. It's not like Antioch arrives, is there, says nothing, and then leaves. That will be weird.
Refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Yep.
What were you going to say, Noel Sparks?
Soul Knight.
Sorry, but when you said meat, I heard mate.
No.
Yeah, it seemed you were saying about you can mate. Wait.
You can meet.
No.
In person.
I heard mate and I was like, wait, what?
They're not corrupted by Slanesh yet.
Not yet.
I can fix that.
We'll see.
So, if the GM is willing to it, Antioch will then travel to the upper levels and try to have a meeting to the leadership of the arbiters and the PDF forces, and probably the Inquisitor, and learn about the current situation.
Okay. So I shall show you where the meeting is going to take place.
It's a good idea because Antioch will, if that's going to happen the next session, Antioch will seize this opportunity to speak with Jonelle as Utos, the mysterious person that will blackmail her. He knows pretty much what he needs to know from her, but it's important that she doesn't know that he can read minds, because then she will probably would have a legitimate reason to speak with the Inquisitor to say there's a psyker around, even if that could implicate her. Having a road psyker would be more urgent thing to address.
This is where the meetings take place. Billiards, amasek, cigars, food.
Oh, okay. One of those.
It's quite a nice place, isn't it? Compared to the slums of the Undercity, this is top notch. This is posh. Before the meeting takes place, we will be ending our session for today. I'd like to thank everybody for joining. I'd like to let you know that even though you almost died, I feel no remorse.
No, I know. The
Now stop yelling.
Mission completed. We will be seeing everybody on the next one.
See you
Yeah.
again, and thank you for
Yes.
joining us. I hope you have
Yes,
liked
and
again this.
hopefully next session, and now Spock will be able to start working on his own schemes.
Drash had the poor, had the not met not was a bit unlucky tonight. He pretty much half the encounter he was unconscious, and that
Mm.
that can be really frustrating. You are part of an encounter you cannot play.